Hi y'all, Reverend Billy T. Today's lesson, television. Step away from the television. You do know that it's an advertising medium, right? Think about it. Those shows are not a gift. About 50 years ago, advertisers figured out a way to put a billboard in your living room. See, before television, that was the extent of the advertising. Roadside signs, billboards. They discovered a way to put billboards into your living room. The pictures change and flicker to hold your attention in an attempt to hypnotize you into being a consuming machine. And it worked. You're hypnotized. When I was young, a vidiot was a pretty common term. It was meant to describe that tiny portion of our society who had fallen for that TV trap. You know, allowing Madison Avenue to tell you what to want, who to trust, and what to buy. You don't hear it much today. Primarily because you offend that vast portion of our society who are genuine vidiots now. You know? They're sucked in. They are Madison Avenue puppets. As long as I can remember, I've been thoroughly irritated by the way that they see us as simple, empty, consuming machines, cattle, being herded into Walmart and the malls to buy what they tell us that we want. What's the problem with thinking for ourselves? We do have the ability to think for ourselves. You still hear the term vidiot in a new context. Primarily it's that dork on YouTube who bonks himself on the head with a stick and gets 1 million views. That's a vidiot. But it's in its original context, it's pretty much dead. Because we're surrounded by vidiots. If you spend more than 2 hours a day in front of that television, you're a vidiot. If you sit through the commercials, if you watch those commercial blocks, then they own you. Your nuts are in a sack. They own you. You're not thinking for yourself. It worked on you. Don't be a vidiot. You understand, don't you, that iCarly is not a gift. Nick Studios doesn't donate this television show to your children because they love you. They want to sell you toys and cereal and some crappy Pakistani clothes or Korean shoes that you would never buy if the images hadn't been crammed into your child's skull between segments of their favorite brain drain. They want to sell you CDs of regurgitated preteen bubblegum mush music before the song ends up in elevators and funeral homes next year by yet another cute face caught up in the Hollywood greed web. Like $3 million for playing with your friends on camera isn't enough money for a 14-year-old. Don't be a vidiot. Please. Send Hollywood a message. I know Madison Avenue doesn't have a whole hell of a lot to do with it anymore. Now the whole thing's a Hollywood production. Like I said, greed. Greed drives everything in this country. Greed drives television. Step away from the television. Please, think for yourselves. Get your news off the net. Get some fresh air. Reverend Billy T. I'll see y'all soon.